I'm sick.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to Russ's Rad Reviews. Today I've got Cupcake here to help me review Joe Walsh's 1981 album, There Goes the Neighborhood. This album was released on the Elektra Asylum Records label, and it was produced by Cupcake right to my nose. Produced by Joe Walsh. This was his 5th solo studio album, and it features the Eagles members Don Felder and Timothy B. Schmidt in some of the songs. The album placed number 20 on the Billboard Top 200, and the only single off of this album is The Life of Illusion. So, now that the boring school stuff's over, let's talk about the album. You ready, Cupcake?
I'm sick.
This is a pretty badass cover.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. It's got him in a pile of rubble in an American tank. Classic. That's good friggin' music industry stuff.
Right.
I like the whole package. I mean, the inner sleeve has artwork, but you flip it over and it's got him like wrenching on the tank, which is kind of sweet. I don't know. I definitely would give it a 9 out of 10 for artwork. It's one of those albums that's like so freaking crazy, it makes you want to pick it up.
I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I don't care. It's good though. It is neat.
So with that said, we're going to go right into the actual meat here. I'm not letting John touch it because he just ate popcorn. That's a record tip. Don't get grease on your records. So you've got your Asylum Records label here with the baby blue and the white clouds from Andy's Room and the medieval door. And there's words on it. There's more words on it. So remember how the Eagles video had some saying in it, some crazy saying like from 13 Reasons Why? This one says, after 15 years I can't spell SZYMCZYK. Sick. The hell is that? I don't know what that is, but anyway, and you flip it over and I think there's more. Oh, there is. This one says, is it 1, something in parentheses, or 2? So I'm not sure what is going on with these Asylum records, with these secret codes. Maybe it's like some conspiracy that's going on, but it's pretty funny that this album also has stuff on it, you know, because the other one did too. Do you have anything to say about the actual record? I mean, it's super clean.
I was going to say I really like this label. That does look nice. As for the creepy writings on it, you know, yeah.
John's dead to the world.
I have to sneeze so bad. All right,
Anyway, so let's get into the songs here. First song on side 1 is Things, followed by Major Mind Up, followed by Down on the Farm, followed by Rivers of the Hidden Funk. Now I'm just going to go and talk about the 2 songs on this side that I actually liked. I liked Things. I thought it was a decent song. And I thought Down on the Farm was a decent song.
Down on the Farm. Down on the Farm is like the Cheap Trick in Color album as a song. It's bad.
It's happy. It's like Old McFarmer Had a Farm. I don't know, I like it. As for Major Mind Up and Rivers of the Hidden Funk, there's not much to say about the songs here, folks.
Things was okay, I think. Things was decent.
I thought Things was a really good song, but for me, there's only 2 songs inside one that are even worth like. I mean, in my opinion, the album is like you can listen to it, but if you had to listen to it repetitively, you'd go insane. It's not as bad as Cheap Trick in Color, but it's like in the same category. And it's hard for me to say that because I'm a hardcore Joe Walsh and Eagles fan, but like this is not as good as some of the other stuff that Joe Walsh put out. I don't know if you've got anything else to add to that for side 1 before we go to side 2.
Just Down on the Farm is no.
Side 2 we have A Life of Illusion, followed by Bones, followed by Rockets, and followed by You Never Know. Now, for me, I liked A Life of Illusion on this side and Rockets. And Bones was like tolerable. I liked it. I really did. I liked A Life of Illusion. That was the only single off of this album. Bones was tolerable. Rockets was pretty good, and You Never Know was pretty good.
I like You Never Know a lot. That was a really good song. It was trippy.
You know, I mean I don't really have anything more to say about these songs. Do you?
Yeah, it's not a terrible album, but it's kind of a throwaway, I would say, for me.
If you guys like the Eagles and Joe Walsh, I'd give it a listen, but I wouldn't go out and buy this album just to have it. It isn't really worth picking up. What do you think for songs? I think like a 5.5 out of 10 for me.
I was gonna say like a 4.
Yeah,
I'll go with a 5. Yeah, 5 I can tolerate.
I'm gonna give it a 5 for songs. Also, it's just, you know, he had so many good songs, you know, before this album, like, and it's just like, I know like you can't judge an artist all the time on like past work, but this doesn't really sound like him. I don't know. If you like the Eagles and stuff, maybe consider picking it up and like really listen to it first. There are a few songs on here that are good, for sure. Like they're not like gonna stand the test of time or anything, but they're decent. Now we're gonna talk about how the album holds up today. And
yikes.
yeah, from that last comment, I mean, you can kind of tell where this is going. We can't really give a super high score for this album for how it holds up today because, I mean, the only reason it holds up is because the album still exists. A lot of these songs kind of just is faded into the abyss.
I think the last song is personally my favorite on the album, and it's a solid song. What's it called?
You Never Know.
Yeah, You Never Know is pretty decent. I don't hear any other songs for that quality on the album, and like, I'm thinking like a 2 out of 10, and that's high.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree with John just a little bit, but it isn't like hugely. For me, I had a few more songs. I like Things a lot. A Life of Illusion I also really, really liked. I thought that was a really good song. If the whole album was full of songs like A Life of Illusion or lower, this album would be really good. Again, I like Bones, I like Rockets, but if I had to pick like 3 or 4 songs on here that I had to listen to a lot, it'd be Things, A Life of Illusion, You Never Know, and I know you hate Down on the Farm, but like that song brings a smile to my face. It is funny. It isn't even that it's like good, it's just like it makes me smile. So it's like, it does get a reaction out of it, so like, you kind of have to admit that like it is a crappy song because it does get a reaction out of it. I would personally give this like a 3.5 or a 4 out of 10. I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 10 for how it holds up today, unfortunately. Overall, it's not like the worst album in the world, but in terms of like albums that we've done on this channel, it's a few clicks north of Cheap Trick's in color.
Honestly, I think the Cheap Trick album is more interesting. It's not as good as this album, but the songs are more varied.
Yeah, there's more character.
Yeah,
there's more color. More color. It's kind of sad for me being an Eagles fan. Like, I'm not necessarily disappointed. I'm just kind of like, wow, I don't know. I don't share the same opinion as the internet because the internet says that this is a super, super good album, and I think it's a little bit less than mediocre. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate the support. Add us on Snapchat. John's going to put the little snap code somewhere in the picture. You want to talk about the Instagram?
Yeah, check us out on Instagram. We post things.
Yeah, we post behind the scenes pictures, videos. You can see upcoming albums there. Great way to interact with us and talk to us about stuff. Send us an email. Our email's on the YouTube page, and John can probably put it in the description for us. Again, we are going to be uploading 3 times a week, so watch out for that. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Like or dislike the video. Share it with friends and family. We really appreciate the support. And the Hell Yeah video will be out very soon. See you later, guys. All right, let's do another one.
No.